Elustondo. Kubo. Elustondo. Zaharian. And it's Gomez. And here's Oyarzabal. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. Elustondo. Kubo. Zubeldia. Chaleta Shah. Forward it goes. It's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Elustondo shifted upfield. Oyarzabal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Valverde.
Oh, sweet feet.
Valverde crosses.
Real chance! And he's done it! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oyarzabal. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Always onto this. It's run loose here. Mbappe, out towards the flank. Hit it, shot, surely! He scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Zakaria. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga, aim forwards. Floated through. Mbappe! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zaharian, that's really well manoeuvred. Gomez played with finesse. It's out for a goal kick. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Nice control. Oh, shooting chance! And that's off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That is good strength. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. So just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Chaleta Shah. Munoz. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Gomez. There's a definite foul there. Courtois sends that a long way. Mendes. Munoz. Oh, good-looking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Valverde, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zaharian. Mendes. Moved on forwards. Rudiger. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! They've scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Gomez. Over to the left. Munoz. He's going to run down the left wing. Munoz. Mendes. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler, forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward. Tries a deft little ball. And he shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Munoz. Here's Oyarzabal. Kubo laid out to the left flank. And it's hoisted clear. Barrios. Mendes has got himself a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Mendes. There are a few waiting for it. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. It's been slipped through. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! He steered it beyond the post.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Elustondo. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And here's Oyarzabal, played out to the right. Looking to break at pace. Mbappe. He's through here. Bellingham. Showing good feet. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Valverde. Eder Militao. Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Brilliantly cut out. Carlos Soler. Mendes. Zaharian. Carlos Soler. Forwards and with intent. Zaharian. Aim forwards. Decent chance! Bellingham drives it in. Eder Militao. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Zaharian. Zaharian shifted upfield. Kubo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham, he's found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Mendes. Zaharian. Mendes, gently done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's That's a throw. And it's Elizondo. Elizondo gets a cross in. Done with nicely by the defence. That's a little off target. Zaharian. Kubo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Oyarzabal. Out to the right. He has found a way through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back. And it's Elizondo. Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Who's he going to play in? Now it's Mbappe. Soler. Kubo. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bellingham. Munoz. Quick ball upfield. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it's come loose. Elizondo. Really well manoeuvred.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Camavinga. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Brahim Diaz has created one goal already. Valverde. Zaharian. Long ball looking to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni, it's a delicate pass. Chaleta Shah gets it away. Brahim Diaz! Chaleta Shah gets rid without sophistication. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, look at the space here. Valverde! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Well, for me, it's a lead.
So off we go once more. Carlos Soler. Chaleta Shah. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has two. Chaleta Shah. Zaharian. Chaleta Shah. Mendes. And it's Gomez. It's come to nothing. Zaharian. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he thumps it clear. And it's Gomez. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on. Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Valverde. Oh, great chance! Oh, they could be... In he goes again! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Belgia chooses to go cross-field. Chaleta Shah. Zaharian. Mendes. Gently done. Elistondo. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler chips it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chouameni. Valverde. Rudiger. Bellingham. Rudiger. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Brahim Diaz. Hefty. He's having a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rudiger, aim forwards, and it's Valverde. Rudiger. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Carlos Soler gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, needed better placement. Carlos Soler. Belgia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zaharian. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they can break here. And it's Zakaria. And it's played forward. Gomez with the cross.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Carlos Soler.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Camavinga. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. Bellingham! And the keeper can swallow it up.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And now the breakaway.
Carlos Soler.
Elustondo. Elustondo forwards and with intent.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a nice ball. But that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Rudiger. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Shifted upfield. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Zubeldia getting this one clear. Mendes. Played down the flank. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. Now that's a fine challenge. Elustondo. Zaharian. Takes the shot! Without the best in the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Moved on forwards. Eder Militao cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chaleta Shah with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. Strong running down that left flank. Nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. That has been knocked clear. And they've been given a corner. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Zubeldia.
Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Lofted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Out to the left it goes. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Camavinga. Oh, a delicate chip through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Kubo played out towards the right wing. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Bellingham. He's cut it out. Zaharian. Mendes, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Choleta Shah gets across to intercept that. And here's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Brahim Diaz! Keeper has taken decisive action. Gets it away. Valverde. And he's there to clear it. Very necessary. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Well read. The danger is averted. Zaharian. Oyarzabal. Brahim Diaz, and it's been played through. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kubo, gently done. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's just beyond his reach. It's Gomez. Zakarian. And he's surging through. And he's heaved it away. Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Hugo. Now it's Zakarian. Clearly not happy with that. Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Valverde! Hugo. Carlos Soler. Elistondo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rudiger. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Bellingham. He has found him in acres of space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. So who's he picking out? Over to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Diaz. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Just and the shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga shifted upfield. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you